Dear viewer, in this video we have come together to bring you a sacred message that will gently touch the deepest folds of your soul, that will plant seeds of hope in our hearts with the light of universal compassion and divine wisdom, that intends to illuminate every thought lost in the shadow of darkness. Through words blended with love, compassion, and teaching that will expand our horizons of consciousness. In this unique journey, every sentence, every breath, and every feeling will be steps towards the eternal peace at the core of our soul by opening the doors of the sublime truth. It is not a coincidence that you are viewing this video at this moment. Today, Jesus is speaking to you. You never filed for the divorce, but it just turned up with your name on it. Who is responsible for this? You can't ignore the question, even though it might make your stomach turn. Your foundation may be about to be shaken by the revelation of something now buried beneath the surface of your existence. And this is no mere video. It's a divine visitation designed to transform your life. If you're reading this, it's time to pay attention, because what I'm about to share will completely alter your destiny. As you receive this life-changing message, I invite you to sow a seed of faith by giving $20, $50 or more through the YouTube Super Thank You button, and consider joining our family by purchasing a membership to this channel so you can walk in victory every day. Remember the promise of Scripture: bring the whole tithe into the storehouse, and see if I will not throw open the floodgates of heaven and pour out so much blessing that there will not be room enough to store it. Malachi 3:10. Type "I'm believing for more" if you're ready to unlock your breakthrough and watch God shift every circumstance in your favor. One thing you should know before scrolling through this video, before you even consider quitting it, is that this is not a chance occurrence. What you're going to hear is indeed so absurd that it may cause you to reevaluate all of your preconceived notions about your life. If the truth is what you're looking for, type "I'm listening." And as you prepare your heart to receive this revelation, I want to invite you to sow a seed of faith today. Give $20, $50, or more via the YouTube Super Thank You button, and consider becoming a member of this channel so you can walk daily in breakthrough and favor. Remember the promise of Scripture: bring the whole tithe into the storehouse, and see if I will not open the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing until there is no more need. Malachi 3:10. Your giving is the key that unlocks heaven's abundance in your life. You may be asking what you have to do with the divorce paperwork. Why would your name appear on a divorce petition when you have never filed for one? It might be simpler to write this off as a case of misidentification or a clerical error. However, what if it isn't? What if someone is drawing you into a circumstance in which you had no involvement by exploiting your name, your identity? This is being done by someone having a purpose. In actuality, a lot of people have experienced this kind of blindside. When a document like this shows up, your entire reality is suddenly put into question, even though you believe you know who you are, where you stand, and what is going on in your life. Who would harm you in this way? What do they hope to accomplish? To continue solving the mystery, type ****. I want to know who's behind this ****. Let's dissect this. This type of incident has occurred before. False documents, made-up stories, and covert plans are causing more and more people to wake up to discover their lives falling apart. For some, it's a phony will. For others, it's a false divorce claim. And for many, it's something darker. However, they all have one thing in common. Someone is attempting to take away from you something that could be your inheritance, your freedom, or your peace of mind. They may desire your future, your fortune, or your identity. Whatever it is, someone is trying to control your life in the background. So, how can you combat such a thing? How can you possibly figure out who is responsible for this deception? The first step is straightforward but crucial. You must face reality. Finding the truth becomes easier once you realize that something isn't right. If you're prepared to confront the reality of your situation, type, "I'm awake, asterisk, asterisk." This is where the situation becomes even more dire. You should be concerned about more than just one divorce filing that came to light. What if I told you that this is just the start of a sequence of actions intended to ensnare you in a web of lies, confusion, and eventually control? What if these materials are really the beginning of a well-planned scheme to influence your next course of action? Everything is interconnected. There are forces at work that you cannot see but can sense, and every aspect of your life is currently being examined. That voice that tells you something is wrong but you can't quite identify it is that nagging feeling. This is intuition, not paranoia. Additionally, you have a gut feeling that something is amiss. Don't just believe me, though. Have faith in your inner voice. If you are aware that something is amiss and are prepared to learn how to combat it, type asterisk asterisk, "I feel it too, asterisk asterisk." The fact is that this file wasn't created overnight. Someone placed it there with a specific objective in mind. They won't stop until they've accomplished their goal, which can entail ruining your name, dragging you through a convoluted court battle, or worse. They aim to deceive, exhaust, and demoralize you until you are compelled to give in. They are doing it precisely, and they know what they are doing. Who might be responsible for this then? It's simple to blame the typical suspects, such as former spouses, business associates, or even relatives. But let's avoid making hasty judgments. You might be surprised by how shocking the truth is. This might be a component of a much larger plan that extends well beyond your close friends and family. It can be someone with resources you could never dream of, or someone in a position of authority. It might even be a stranger or an organization that has been observing and researching you and has now decided it's time to approach you. Even though the people in charge aren't always apparent, their influence is indisputable. They work in the shadows, adept at remaining unseen while leaving you feeling confused and powerless. If you want to know who is actually in charge of your life, type asterisk asterisk. Who are they? You're not by yourself. Identities have been stolen, lives have been upended by false allegations, and names have been exploited to alter contracts for millions of people worldwide. There is a troubling pattern of people losing control of their own life, not just one isolated instance. The good news is that you don't have to do nothing except watch this unfold. You may take action to defend yourself, get your peace of mind back, and reveal the truth before it's too late. Nothing worth fighting for is ever simple, so it won't be. If you're ready to take charge of your life once more, type, "I'm ready to fight asterisk asterisk." Just in. New information came to light while you were watching. There are other divorce files with your name on them. Your name is tied to hundreds more, some of which you were unaware of and others of which you never would have thought. The interesting surprise, though, is that these papers weren't only legal records. These are only a few of the intricate networks they are a part of, and they are all intended to ruin your life. The reality is much more nuanced, and you may be even more shocked by what's actually happening. What if I told you that TR, a person you trust and who is close to you, is providing information to others who wish to ruin your life? These plotters are fully aware of who you are. They have likely been observing you for months or possibly years. They will eventually attempt to coerce you into something far worse. Type asterisk asterisk. This is real asterisk asterisk if you comprehend the seriousness of the situation. Do not panic. Indeed, the situation is more dire than you initially believed, yet there is still hope. These assaults are not sporadic. Rather, they are a component of a larger plan to seize control of you and your destiny. However, you possess a weapon that they do not, the truth. It is strong enough to destroy their plans once it is in use. It's time to take back control if you felt lost or bewildered. Breathe deeply and believe that you can overcome this. Despite how it may seem, you are not helpless. Remain resilient. Remain alert. Remember that understanding the true situation is the first step towards taking back control. If you are prepared to take action and defend your life, type asterisk asterisk, I will fight back asterisk asterisk. It's time to take action now that you've seen the proof and sensed its urgency. These secret files, these enigmatic documents are just the start. However, you have the ability to change this narrative. You possess the strength to reclaim what is rightfully yours and reveal those who are manipulating you. There's a reason why Jesus called you today. He is attempting to remind you that you are stronger than any force attempting to break you, in addition to exposing the hidden schemes in your life. You underestimate your own power. If you think you are destined to succeed and overcome this obstacle, type asterisk asterisk, trust the process, asterisk asterisk. Remain vigilant. Remain resilient. A significant change is going to occur in your life.